Officially confirmed details of the Redmi K30 5G today, and it's looking like a very capable device all around. We now know the chipset to be used, the battery specs, more about the screen and the design. Yesterday, Qualcomm lifted the lid off their brand new 2020 mid-range and flagship chipsets, the Snapdragon 865 and the Snapdragon 765 series. So yes, the chipset we've been calling the 735 in anticipation of the upgrade from Qualcomm can now be called the Snapdragon 765, as Qualcomm just changed the naming scheme a little bit. With the announcement, a host of brands published their plans for using these chipsets. Oppo, Vivo, Realme, Xiaomi, Red Magic even, and more all said they'll be using the flagship chipsets. And of course, Redmi is not to be outdone. They too said they would be using the Snapdragon 765G in the upcoming Redmi K30 5G. G is for gaming, although this really is just the highest mid-range chipset that Snapdragon are producing right now. This 7nm integrated 5G modem chipset will definitely give flagships a run for their money. So what about the MediaTek chipset rumors? Well, be prepared for more announcements from Redmi when we enter 2020. They have already said MediaTek chipsets will be going into Redmi devices, including the Dimensity 1000. It is, however, left to Xiaomi's main flagship phone, the Mi 10, to use the Snapdragon 865 flagship first. After that, we will see some more devices from Redmi. Confirmed also by Redmi today, the K30 5G will be using a 4,500 mAh battery with a very decent 30-watt fast charging. The extra power we'll be getting from this brand new Snapdragon processor plus the 5G capability will require a little bit more juice, but not to worry, Redmi have given us it. How does this compare to the competition? We've got the V30 from Honor and the Nova 6 from Huawei, both sporting Huawei's 40-watt fast charging. They have slightly smaller batteries than the Redmi K30 at around about 4,000 mAh. However, we do know it's not just about watts. There are lots of different technologies in fast charging, and it's about how all of those work together to charge the battery. But in any case, Redmi have told us that the 4,500 mAh battery can be charged in just an hour. We also got a real live look at the Redmi K30 5G today, and we can see huge design differences from the K20 series. It literally looks like a totally different phone altogether and the start of something new for Redmi. I really like the K20 series and how they look and the design that they used on the back of those. It was very unique. I've never seen anything like that on a smartphone before, but I think Redmi are changing things a little bit and trying to go for a more mainstream audience and make the whole phone look a little bit more designed. We will of course be getting other colors too, but for right now those are unconfirmed, and Redmi have just given us a look at this purple color. More leaks today from China regarding a new Xiaomi device that could be using a Samsung curved OLED panel with 120 Hz refresh rates. So that is a quality panel, especially with the high refresh rates. There's really only one device that can be going into, which is the upcoming Xiaomi Mi 10. Big things are expected from that phone. We know now, confirmed from Xiaomi, it'll be using the brand new Snapdragon 865. And if you put a high-class Samsung high refresh rate panel on there, all it then needs is the camera system from the Xiaomi Mi Note 10 or the CC9 Pro. You would have a killer phone. The price will be going up though. Ladrin said last year's Xiaomi Mi 9 was the very last flagship to come under 3,000 RMB. So the Mi 10 is in for a host of upgrades, but it looks like a little bit of a price hike too. Subscribe for all the latest tech news, everything to do with Redmi and Xiaomi. That's it for now, but I'll see you in the next one.